Taylor, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really, really sorry.
Brat just saw you wearing a robe. What is he supposed to think now?
That I have great legs. Look, it was a bad call, okay? I know it was a bad call, but I had to do something. I am sorry if Brat got hurt.
Hurt? Hurt? You're in a robe. If the shoe was on the other foot and I walked in and saw a girl in a
that's just
robe.
it. We can't afford to have anybody walk in, you know? God forbid Trevor should start crying. And not for nothing, but you two are broken up. You did break up with him. You can't avoid the unexpected, run into thing. It happens. It's a small town.
I know that, but did you have to make it so awkward? Did you see his face?
Yes. Of course I did. But I had to do it to get rid of him. I'm sorry. Look, we have a responsibility. It's not my fault that you guys are in the middle of the bends. The bends. You know, the period between the breakup and deciding you could be friends again usually lasts between 3 and 6 months.
Thank you. No, the bends is.
Well, then you should be grateful that a ring wasn't involved, because it would be worse. Look, I'm not making light of you or anybody else. I'm in the same trench you are, soldier. Hell, I live with my ex-wife.
Is there such a thing as a normal relationship?
You're asking me? Are you kidding? I got so frustrated asking myself that question once upon a time, I gave up women altogether. Didn't last very long.
Or clearly, you wasted no time asking me out.
Why should I? I'm not getting any younger. And when it comes to romance, the best you can do is trust your heart and hope it doesn't drag you by the throat off in the wrong direction.
Now that's deep.
Oh, touche.
Ted, I am not in the middle of a Ben's phase. Brat is not a phase, he's a person. And we just hurt him, and you are standing here being glib about my friend.
Well, clearly he's more than a friend. Which is why I am truly sorry.
What if you think you've already met that perfect person and you accidentally let them get away? Do you think that's it? Do you think that's just game over? Or do you think maybe you get a second chance with another person?
God, I hope so. That's the thing about love, Taylor. There's no rules. I can't break it down for you. I'm making this up as I go along, and so are you. And guess what? Eventually, both of us are going to run into the furniture. Hell, even if you did play it safe and you ran into a person, you became friends, you decided you should get married because it seems like the thing to do. Because you want to raise children, you want to build a home. Well, guess what? Eventually, it would happen to you. Bing, along would come this moment, you realize that you suddenly saw them in a completely different light. That they had walked off with your heart and there was nothing you could do about it.
Well, I'm so glad I ran into the two of you because I've got some news.
If you want Kendall's case back, it's too late.
No, thank you. I'm representing Annie Lavery now.
You are?
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I don't think so. I've got a few questions for you, though.
Well, he's not talking.
Why not? I mean, certainly you don't have anything to hide, do you, Zach?
Annie was just charged with the attempted murder of Adam. Mr. and Mrs. Slater have nothing to do with that. That's a completely separate case.
I see, and that's why you spent all that time earlier in the judge's chambers trying to get him to drop the charges against Kendall? Arguing that whoever took a shot at Adam must have been the one that killed Stewart, huh?
Yeah, okay, we're leaving.
I know you framed Annie, and you're not going to get away with it. I'm going to prove it.
Save it for the courtroom.
What was Adam saying to you?
Well, pretty much what none of us want to hear, the truth. What if we are playing God with Annie's life?
Ryan, we are getting justice. Annie is a killer.
Excuse me. Hi, I need to speak to Jesse.
Yeah, he's not here.
Well, can you call him?
And tell him what?
That Kendall Slater is here, and I have something to tell him, and I can't wait.
All right.
Hello, Annie.